It is a mistake to theorise without all the facts. Hello, welcome to the last part in the saga of the Massive Book Haul that just happened to happen in November. This week it's cassettes. Yeah, basically I got casket, a lot of like classic and modern classic books, as well as something else, but it's relevant to this topic, kind of. I'm just going to start with the ones that I bought new. So I got Lord of the Flies by William Gardner, and this is a book that I wanted to like read for a while, but you know, just to see what it's about. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and I bought this and then immediately found out that there's a movie coming out. I didn't know when I bought that, just by chance. I don't know, I don't think I'll go see the movie, but I don't know if I did actually have plans, I'd make an effort to read the book before the movie. Okay. I have Animal Farm by George Orwell. I have seen like the cartoon movie of this, like the animation, because they like showed it to us in English cast, is because like basically it was like a last day, and technically they're not really allowed to show us anything that isn't relevant to whatever, so they showed us that because they had it on the system. So have 1984 by George Orwell. Yeah. Also got Catch of the Eye. Yeah, basically I want to read a lot more of kind of like modern classic books that everyone, you know, they talk about, but I've not read, because like I never did it in school, so therefore I never read. But, yeah, just general classics, I guess. All the modern classics, and well actually this one. I got The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling. I really hate the cover, but it was like 30p. So, you know, yeah. Also, apparently this wasn't meant to be sold, not to be sold separately from the Daily Mail. Ew. The Daily Mail. Moving on! Yeah, I got that from the charity shop, by the way. These are books I got second hand as well. I got this! And this is the complete novels of Charlotte and Emily Bronte. Yay. I don't know if I've ever actually have any interest to read these novels, but I have them. And just like, I thought, you know, that's really good, and like, it's an addition to read them, so I have them to read them. Also, it seems in good nick for a charity shop book. And this is Floss by George Eliot, and I kind of know I'm kind of interested in George Eliot, because obviously George Eliot is a woman who wrote under a man's name, so she could have a private life and be taken serious as a writer of. I have no actual idea. I don't actually know, I just know that George Eliot was a woman that you wrote under a man's name to be more respectable, and the fact that she didn't want her personal life getting involved with her writing because she was off having affairs and shit and other scandalous things. All the best writers have the biggest scandals. Wonder what my scandal will be. Okay, that's only in classic literature sense. Okay, last one, and I was so shocked to find this book in perfect condition in a second-hand bookstore, and it's like brand new, and I got it for £8, and it's Jane Austen's 7 novels. I don't actually think she has 7 novels, but like her 7 works, and this is the Barnes & Noble leather-bound edition. of all of them. Silver golden pages at the side, and it has a little book, and obviously it's not actually a golden page. It has a lovely name of these is gone. Big and sorry. It was £8, and when Amazon started selling these, they were like, Amazon was selling them for £30, obviously because of, I guess, shipping them over here and stuff. They're a lot cheaper now, but I kind of had that in my head of the original prices that I saw with them. But you know, like £8 is still, like, it's cheap. Like on the Amazon, and that is the cheapest I've seen it, because like you can get £10 used or something. But you know, £8 for basically a cut edition that is like brand new. I'm so pleased with it, and it's just a nice edition to have, and it goes nice with my slightly damaged edition of Peter Pan. Is it bad that I was so tempted to get my best friend the Sherlock Holmes one, but the reason I was so tempted to get it is because she's vegetarian, and obviously the leather made up cows, and I'm just an awful person who does not respect vegetarians at all. I don't know. I'm just a big believer in the food chain and webs and shit. Okay, now these ain't cassettes, but they're based on a cassette series character. Very, very close to my heart. Yes, Sherlock books. Sherlock Holmes books. Guess we'll start with this one. This is Sherlock's home, like the empty house, and this is like a series of, this book was like published. It contains different but this is a book that was like, it's a collection of short stories and poems in support of the Undersheriff Preservation Trust, that's basically trying to save AC/DC's home undershot in something or another. But yeah, like it's a skate home that's had, you know, you got the Hounds of Baskerville there, and like it's just, also I think it's just a really nice house, and I don't, even the principle of architecture, I think it shouldn't just be ruined by someone separating it up into parts. I just thought that was a terrible idea, and like, why the hell would you let them do that to anyone, any of the, like, houses? It's just so kind of tragic what's happened, and yeah. So that's kind of my latent support to that project. But you know, I fought into it and stuff and like it and share shit. Also a charity book that I got for fun. I talked about seeing this in my charity shop, and I just thought, what the hell, I'll get it. And it's Séance of a Vampire by Fred Sapis, and yeah, Jack Lot is Sherlock Holmes' cousin in this book. Which brings us to Undershore, because guess who AC/DC had, who came to visit AC/DC in Undershore? Yes, the writer of Dracula. Bam, baby! Okay, and now for my fangirlness. I got the Casebook of Sherlock Holmes. I just want to say that I love the back cover. This is nice. I like this better. Also, I love the fact that it has like a description from like the point of view of John, but also like a description from Sherlock, who basically tells you not to read this, and that this like, don't buy this book. The author has transformed what should have been a serious lecture into a ghost and tasteless entertainment. Yeah. I read this, I thought it was really good. It was interesting, like, good, even though I kind of knew all of the information already in it. It just, I like having it summarised, and it does like summarise the pages, and like the last 2 pages, it's like, just like, they can't but stab the fangirls, and like, yeah, I'm not even that big a fangirl, and I'm like, in the sense that I didn't go crazy with the whole wrench back ball thing. Idiots, really. I never really got why everyone was so upset about that, because, like, you know, it's part of the story. Yeah, I do love Sherlock, and I'm looking forward for when it eventually returns, but I haven't went insane like other people on the internet have. Is why it really is. Yeah, so bye guys. I'll be back around Christmas time, like once I've got after Christmas and presents, 'cause actually right now I might be getting some books, well two probably books for Christmas that I guess and other things that I'll haul after that, so actually I might just wait to haul in January, but you know, I do have, there is another book haul coming eventually. So I'm just gonna say bye now. Have fun in life.